coming this way. Wait a minute, hey, I'm ghosted!
By Roz Hernandez.
Brenna!
Yeah.
Hi, dear.
Hi, how are ya?
I'm so happy you're here.
I love that we're both wearing purple.
I do too. I don't think I've ever met you, and I'm happy to meet you.
I have never met you either, but I feel like I have because I have watched a lot on you. Is that weird to say?
No, I've watched a lot on you.
Okay. Well, then now we're even.
We've manifested.
This feels like, I don't know, this feels like when you meet someone on Hinge and then you do the whole stalking thing before you meet up in person. Yeah.
You have to.
Shit's scary.
Are you dating?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's that been?
Amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I am very lucky.
Are you in a relationship?
I don't know what to call it.
You got a situation going on.
No, it's more than that. It's like...
No, this is good.
I literally said I wasn't. I was like, okay, don't talk about it. It's like, very new.
We'll talk about ghosts. We don't have to talk about it.
Well, hopefully he doesn't ghost me. I'm just kidding. He won't. It's too late.
I am the queen of getting ghosted.
Well, me too. I was.
What about paranormal ghosts?
Well, what about them? Because
what do you think? Do you believe in them?
I mean, I have lots of questions.
Of course. Well, we should. We all should.
I mean...
What's your deal, ghost?
My thing about ghosts is like, what are they doing in their free time? Like, what does a day-to-day look like from the perspective of a ghost? Are we... Especially if they're haunting a house, are they going
Where do they go when they're
bathroom?
not being a ghost?
Right. Like when they're not being seen or heard. Where are they hanging out? Is there like a green room for these
Abbey.
divas?
They all just go there for a couple hours and then come back.
With the Armenian chasers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've been there. We've been there.
How old are you?
I am 25.
I feel I feel like I've definitely had 25-year-olds on this podcast, but I feel like because I've been doing this since 2018.
I graduated then.
See, that's what I was going to say. Like, I think historically speaking, you're probably like the youngest person.
Really?
Like, you were probably born the most recent of anyone that's ever been on.
September 25th, 1999. Libra Sun, Aries Moon, Gemini Rising. So hot.
I don't know any of that stuff.
Neither
Are you
do
into
I.
horoscopes?
No. I just know what my shit is because of vanity, and I just want people to tell me things about myself when they ask me.
My brain refuses to retain any of that stuff. People are always because I feel like lately it's gotten real popular to ask what all your signs are. Really? I keep getting asked, and I'm like, 1,000 people have told me, and I already forgot. Well,
I had an encounter where one woman person asked me what my
woman person. That's what I identify as. Woman person.
Well, I think it was like she, they moment, woman person.
Okay.
And so I was asked what my sign was. I said Libra, and she immediately threw the towel and she was over with it. She didn't even want
Libra.
I'm a Libra.
Wait, you're what? What's your birthday?
September 25th. When's yours?
October 20th.
Fierce. So I guess there's a difference between September Libras and October Libras. Did you know that?
See, I don't like that divisiveness.
It's
I don't like that infighting.
You don't like what?
I don't like infighting. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I want to look at our similarities because people will be like, "Oh, you were." This is what people do. Oh, you're a Sagittarius.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I gotta look out for you.
Oh, you cry a lot, don't you?
Yeah, stuff like that. And I'm always like, no,
no,
everybody does all these, whatever it is. Oh, you're creative, huh? Bitch, I live in LA and I have bangs. Yes, I'm creative. Like, it's always some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you're intuitive. Well, yeah, I'm fucking trans. I have to know where,
aren't we all a little intuitive?
Exactly.
I mean, it's usually rebuttal by the most basic stuff that usually most people can relate to.
I know.
What is that book back there?
Behind
I keep
me?
looking at it. Yes.
It's a book called The Passionate Witch.
Is it a fiction?
It looks
because
like
it looks
you.
antique. Stop
Okay,
it.
I ripped off a nail. Listen, okay, I ripped off a nail
You whore.
yesterday. I was on set of something, and it actually fell off. And I was in the bathroom, and I like set it down on a countertop, and then I forgot about it. And now I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna
Someone found that nail.
They're going to do like some kind of weird passionate witchcraft.
Oh, they're gonna wrap it in like a box full of twine and send it into a river.
Jiha, what is this book?
The Passionate Witch.
Yeah.
Do you want me to look it up? Because I didn't put it back there.
I don't know. It's always been behind me
I
and
just
nobody has
love it.
asked.
Really? No, my eyes were just immediately drawn to that.
There's really cute pictures.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, what is this lady doing?
Yeah, show that.
This woman is backing it up.
Look at that.
Okay, this lady's about to give it to this man. Well, he's about to give it to her.
He's about to give it to her.
Let's not forget about whoever
police.
this guy is, the cop back here, and the damn horse is giving her side eye. This bitch is crazy.
She is. She's living her life.
She is the passionate witch, and she is here to get her life, honey.
Is that the only image or illustration in the entire book? Oh no, there's more.
No.
Could you imagine if that was the only thing they chose to draw?
What is she doing? She said, honey,
That's her?
You want just a hand?
Oh, deep.
Right here.
You know what? That's how it is sometimes.
Sometimes that's
You're
how
just
it
too
is.
tired. That's all you have to do is just give a hand.
This is,
Eyes closed and all.
as a Christian,
Are you Christian?
heterosexual, cisgender woman person,
There we go.
I don't like that.
Well, then I can relate. I mean, I'm wearing my cisgender heterosexual Christian woman outfit. I have athleisure on.
You are a cisgender, heterosexual Christian woman.
Thank you.
So, and that is the goal for all of us.
Yeah, I have opinions on that.
Tell me.
Well, I think I very much relate to you. I watched your Matt Cullen.
Oh, yeah.
And I think just a lot of the words of what you said, just in terms of your childhood and then the finding of your transness, I think I relate a lot with what you were saying, specifically when it was going from one box to another.
Right.
You know, I didn't want to transition to specifically go to another cage.
See, I'm a big fan of cisgender women. I really
too.
am. I just don't want to be one. And I'm never going to be one. So I'm not going to try to be one.
No. I used to want to be one.
Yeah.
But I think it took me having a lot of acceptance of myself. And this is my journey too. I can't speak on the other girls out there because
Sure.
every experience is so unique.
Yeah.
But I'm rather happy owning the fact that I'm a trans woman
Hell yeah.
and not a cis woman.
It's like the truth will set you free, and there's a lot of power in it. But wait, we do have to talk about ghosts.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm so sorry. I have ADHD.
No.
Did you know?
It's fine. It's totally
Not
fine because I
enough
do want
fiber.
to talk about all this with you.
Let's talk about ghosts.
But first, let's talk about ghosts. So, have you
very
ever
excited.
encountered one?
No, I have not. I have probably wishfully thought I did, but I don't think I ever want to
Okay.
see anything.
Because you're scared?
Yeah, I was horrified as a kid. I slept in my mother's bed for a long time, like I think until I was like in 4th grade, just because I was so terrified of seeing a shadow at the end of my bed.
Ew.
Yeah, like specifically a shadow and like a man at that. Ah!
But you were just afraid that would happen, or it actually did?
It didn't happen, but I was very, you know, because I'm Gen Z, 1999, born and raised. So like I had television, I had access to all that and all these channels. And I remember watching a lot of supernatural shows. And I don't even know if these accounts of these people were necessarily true, but they would have these dramatizations, is how you say the word?
I love them. Yes,
I love
dramatizations.
that. Dramatization. I like that.
People with like bad wigs on, like recreating.
Horrifying. No, but Diva, let me tell you, the shadow figure that they did, oh, it was good. That CGI was hitting today. They
It
deserved
works.
a raise because it horrified me. Horrified me. I remember being 10 and I was like, God forbid if I ever saw that, like, peek ever so, eerily into my bedroom. Oh, I'm gone. I'm over it.
But you were telling me that you loved like horror movies, right, as a kid?
See, that's the thing. That's the weird thing. I'm obsessed with it. I can't stop watching. It's like, you watch 9/11 videos. It's horrifying, but it's like they get a lot of views.
They do.
On YouTube.
Yeah. But what's your favorite scary movie?
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I have a lot, but the one that will always forever be in my head and at the number one is The Exorcist.
Me too, bitch.
Really? Are you serious?
I saw The Exorcist when I was like 6.
Oh, that's younger than I
saw the TV version. VHS recorded it. I'll tell you about what VHSs are later.
Okay, thank you. I was
So I recorded the TV edited version.
What was different about the TV?
A lot. So I wasn't until I was in high school that I saw the unedited version, where it's like, because like you don't see her getting busy with a crucifix. You don't see.
They didn't put that on the television.
They did not put that on 90s television.
The best part.
But
fucked up.
no, so that movie has been a big part of my life, always. Are you Catholic?
Technically, I'm baptized Catholic. Isn't that fierce?
No, me too.
You are?
Yeah.
Is your family Catholic as well? Mine is.
Yeah.
We have a lot of similarities.
We do.
That's kind of good.
Do you know about The Exorcist being cursed? I did some research. So let's get into it.
Okay.
This is the curse of The Exorcist. Okay, so most of the research I did came from this TV show on Shudder. Do you know Shudder, the app? It's like a streaming platform, but it's just horror movies. You would love it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's called Shudder, and they have an original show that they did 2 seasons of called Cursed Films.
Wait, I think I don't know.
And I think that stuff can be real controversial because...
Why?
You know, it's like people do die. They do be doing that.
Yeah.
People die. And then sometimes when like it happens a lot, people are like, there's a curse.
Right.
And then there's like real people that are like, okay, that's like my sister that died. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I do feel like it's a little bit like eye-rolly sometimes to say like, like this is cursed. Like there's like it's real stuff. But the Exorcist one is really interesting because they really like went with it, like in terms of publicity, and they were just like, yes, it's cursed.
Even in the 70s?
Yes!
Word.
Part of the reason that we know about what The Exorcist is because the curse. Like, they would use that. And just the entire conversation around it. Like, they genuinely tried to make this be a movie where it's like, if you go, you know, we're not liable if you... get possessed.
The people fainting.
People faint. Oh my God, if you're pregnant, don't go to this.
Right.
I'm like, bitch, I don't know if I'm pregnant.
Smart. We could be. Girl.
There's only one way to find out is if you go to The Exorcist.
Right.
So the real story is, we've covered this on the podcast before. There's a real story called, they like don't technically know it was a little boy. And
okay.
Yeah. So
sounds great.
William Peter Blatty, who is the writer.
The author? Yes.
Yeah, he wrote the book The Exorcist. Yes. Okay. And it was inspired by this real story of this little boy. And it's sort of like his identity, because he was a minor and whatever, like nobody knows exactly who he was, but apparently the story really happened, and his name was, they call him Roland Doe. Oh,
like a John Doe, but like, you know, 1950s
Roland,
version of it.
But he's Roland and Doe.
Roland and Doe. Well, he is after that book, Mama. Yes.
I hope he got a little something from it, because he apparently was very possessed by demons at one point.
Diva.
So I also got some research from this article from 2023 on sci-fi.com, the Sci-Fi Network. An article by Sydney Contreras. And there's a quote in here from William Friedkin, the freaking director.
The director, right.
Who also did the gay classic Cruising and Boys in the Band.
Was he homo?
No, he was not.
Oh, interesting.
He was, sort of an ally, some would say.
Okay.
But okay, so he said in 1974 in an interview with a horror magazine called Castle of Frankenstein.
Castle of Frankenstein. Oh, fierce.
This is what William Friedkin said. He said, "I'm not a convert to the occult, but after all I've seen on this film, I definitely believe in demonic possession. There are things that cannot be treated by medical or psychiatric means. It seems strange, foreign, and impossible, but it exists. We were plagued by strange and sinister things from the beginning. It is simply the hardest thing I have ever done in my life." Making this.
Oh.
So, you know something's up. So basically, one of the first things that happened was the sets caught on fire. Like her house, the sets caught on fire. It took 6 weeks to rebuild.
Oh, Lord.
And
Warner Brothers was pissed about that,
They're furious. Was it Warner Brothers?
I believe. I don't remember, actually.
Whoever it was, somebody was mad. And the one room was not touched by the fire. Reagan's bedroom.
Oh, diva.
Right. So they brought in a Jesuit priest.
What is that? A Jesuit?
A Jesuit.
What is that exactly?
It's like a Jesus.
Jesus, right.
Jesus was it.
Jesus was it. Jesus, you it.
Jesus, you it. It's like cheese it, but Jesus.
Jesuit.
Jesuit.
Of course, a man, right?
Yeah, priest.
Okay.
So they had the priest come in and he blessed the set down.
With holy water?
Probably. I think individually different people on the set and whatever. Because William Peter Blatty, like, you know, he believes in, William Friedkin, the director, he believes in this stuff. Like, he actually did a documentary that we've talked about on the show before about possessions. And he's like, he's very into like the Catholic possession situation. But, okay, so here's some of the deaths that happened during the production. Linda Blair's grandfather. While she was filming the movie, her grandfather died.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Was he even there?
No, he was
Girl, did she even go there?
No. Nope.
Okay.
It happened.
Rest in peace.
Listen, it technically happened when they were filming.
Right.
The next person. Well, I don't know the exact order.
Okay.
But there were 2 actors that died that are in the film. So you might remember the scene, the movie director, and he's all drunk at the party, and then apparently, like, he dies because of the demon.
Is that the one who was going up to space or something? When she says you're going to die up there? No.
I don't think when she pees on the floor.
Yeah. Is that the one who actually died? Could you imagine?
I don't think so.
Okay,
but
never
this
mind.
man, I want to say he's the one that died, like falling out the window or down the stairs or something. They found him. Whatever.
Oh my God!
Like that was, but that was like in the movie. In real life, he was only 54, and he got the flu and died. Okay, so that's a little something.
The flu's crazy.
The flu is crazy. The 1974 flu. Good luck, everybody.
Mama.
Good luck, everyone.
It's over.
Max von Sydow, who's like the older priest. Which, by the way, a lot of people don't know this. He was actually younger. They made him
the older priest. With the prosthetic.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
he died.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
his brother on the first day of shooting died. So he had to like go to a funeral and stuff. So it's kind of crazy when you think about when you watch this and think that's what these actors are dealing with all this stuff. Yeah. There was a special effects expert who died, and there was apparently an assistant cameraman's baby died. This is from the article. That's what it says. And a night watchman, like someone that was watching over the set. Scary. So apparently, I don't know. There is I don't know. But
that sounds horrifying.
Yeah, and that was all during the shoot. So their 10-foot demon statue, you know that one that's got the big old ding-a-ling?
Pee-pee, hey.
He's got
Pazuzu?
Puss-Zuzu.
Oh, hey.
So that demon statue, which is a he, him.
Okay.
he
Gotta get it right.
went missing. They were trying to ship it to Iraq, which is where they shot that first scene.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't find the demon statue. It was gone,
How do
honey.
you lose such a big dick statue somewhere, girl? Where did it go?
How do you misplace that big
So one of them had
longer?
Yeah.
But they did.
One of them had to take it home.
Somebody was like, I need a little extra time at the shipping center with this one.
Was it actually an artifact, or did they build it for the story?
No, they built it. Actually, in the Shutter thing, there's like a woman that knows what she's talking about, which is not something I could relate to. But this woman like knows all about
This cis woman?
Yes,
They know everything.
this woman, she like studies like demons, but like not in like a woo-woo kind of a way. More like, I can't remember what she does. She works at a museum.
The history of demonology.
Yeah, stuff like that. And she's talking about how usually Pazuzu would just be a head, like just like a little head statue. It didn't. So I think it was William Peter Blatty that's like, let's give it a big old.
Yup. I think a big old dick needs to be right there.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
The
Wait.
boys in the band had already come out, and he was like, you know what? I know what these guys want. And what they want is
A big dick demon.
a big dick demon.
Hey.
So, but she was saying, yeah, like typically you wouldn't see a 10-foot tall
Hung statue. Demon. The Grindr profile name.
So apparently a crew member lost a toe.
Jesus Christ. I thought we were. Oh, wow.
And a carpenter lost their thumb. Also, Linda Blair fractured her lower spine because they had her on the contraption.
From the
She's
fierce one.
She's like going like this. And they were like, they had like men operating that.
Yeah.
And she fractured her lower spine and had to keep going.
That was in the convulsion scene,
Yes.
right? When she's in the bed.
Yes. William Friedkin was shooting guns on the set to try to make people jump.
I heard he was kind of
He's crazy.
a loony bin.
He's a lunar.
Lunar.
A lunar?
He's a lunar.
Is that a thing? I don't know. Is that a bad word?
Yes. I don't know.
It just came out. So the mom, Ellen Burstyn, she flew across the room, hurt herself because the harness, they like pulled her too hard on purpose.
When Reagan smacks her.
And that's what
backhands
they
her.
kept it in the movie. Same thing with when Reagan hurt her back. They kept that one.
The screams?
Because, yeah, it's like so real. Now, okay, here's something that is a crazy fact about the movie. And again, I'm not just trying, this is not a movie podcast. I'm trying to put this all in the context of this movie was cursed.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some crazy stuff going on.
Did you know that there is a real gay killer in the movie?
What?
Yes. Yes.
What do you mean, a gay killer?
Okay. So
That
you know,
sounds scarier than a straight one.
you know when Reagan is in the hospital and they're doing all the hospital stuff with her?
With like the neck.
Yes. Oh, that fucking
What
neck.
was that?
I don't I don't know, but it was a squirter.
It was squirting blood.
Squirted all over the place, and I hate that.
It was. I think that was the nastiest scene out of the entire film.
That is like something as a kid, I was like, they're gonna have to do that to me one day. Because I thought that was just like a procedure you get done where they just
I
like,
didn't even know what they were doing.
they just make your neck squirt out of its hole.
Uh-oh, a neck squirt, mama.
Okay, so anyway, and that whole sequence.
Okay.
They had real doctors and technicians and stuff. Those people in the movie
Were real
divas. They were real divas with real degrees and everything, okay?
Work, mama.
So
Just a little side hustle.
now there was, in the movie, he made the cut and everything. There's like, he kind of looks like an East Side gay guy. He has a beard.
Like Silver Lake?
Yes.
Oh.
He has a beard. And he was a real technician that they found from in 1972 from the NYU radiology department. And his name was Paul Bateson. And in 1977, he murdered a reporter for Variety after they had a night of getting freaky deaky.
Well, why?
Because it was a crime of passion or something. I don't know. I think that's what they said. But yeah, that man's a murderer, and he was in the movie.
Oh my God. And there's a gay killer too. I didn't know that.
This movie has
This is
everything.
something I did not know about. You just taught me something.
This movie, do you know what's that character from SNL? God damn it.
Stefan.
Stefan, thank you. Do you know the character Stefan from SNL?
Oh,
He's like, this movie has everything.
Ooh.
Gay serial killers, hung demons.
is that who was the actor that played him? He wasn't actually
Bill
gay.
Hader.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this.
This movie
this
has
sketch then.
everything. People vomiting in theaters, which is true. So that whole thing about the people fainting, they were saying, you better watch out on your mental health if you see this movie. You know, interesting. Linda Blair in the documentary, she gets interviewed and they ask her, because apparently she had to have bodyguards because these dumbass people thought she was
The
evil.
public, right?
They're like, she's evil, get her. They're so stupid, this little girl. And they ask her about it and she's like, I don't talk about that.
Really?
She was like...
like Linda Blair now.
Yeah.
She doesn't talk about her experiences as a young 12-year-old.
She doesn't talk about having the bodyguards, but you know, it's like the movie
I
really,
didn't know about that.
it's like a big part of her life. She's always at the horror conventions, by the way, and she has the longest line of anybody.
Really? As she
The longest
should. I mean,
line.
she's an icon.
She's truly an icon. She says that a publicist told her years later that the publicist's job was to get these rumors going and to like
What rumors? Oh, the fact.
about like part of her job was like having ambulances be parked outside of the theaters and like, you know, just trying to get the buzz going.
That is fierce. I'm sorry, but they're smart. They're really smart.
Now, Max von Sydow, the older priest. Oh, you know, sorry, someone
older,
I
younger
missed.
priest.
The
What?
young, you know, the hot priest.
The sex. Was he Italian
Yes.
or something?
So his mother,
Sexy.
the old lady,
In the film.
she died.
Oh, like his actual mother?
No, the old lady in the movie, the actress.
She died too?
She died.
So she actually
She
did
died.
die. Because in the story,
that's
she dies.
Method acting, honey.
She said, Mama, I'm going to show y'all the performance of a lifetime.
Wait, you know what's crazy? Is
What?
her character dies and the director die, and they
What do you
both
mean?
died in real life. Remember, I was telling you about the drunk director guy that the actor died in real
Oh,
life?
so like if you died in the film. Oh my God.
That's creepy.
That is so. I was going to say this film needs to be studied, but we're studying it right now. So
We
I
are.
guess that.
And we are scholars. So,
Trust
So
us.
anyways, Max von
This is
Sydow-
insane.
Max von Sydow said, his quote was, if you shoot something for a year, people are going to get hurt. People are going to die.
Well,
It was very good for publicity, but if you don't believe in the devil, you don't believe in curses. So,
Okay.
I don't know. It's one of these things. Was it cursed? Was it not? Or just a lot of coincidence? I mean, they're talking about the devil.
Yeah.
And are you, if you're fooling around with this stuff, are you going to die? I don't know.
I think given the time and just all of the circumstances surrounding the film, I think it was just like a domino effect, right? And I think when you have all these people who are all working on the same thing, all kind of just, holy shit, this is bad. Like there's some real shit going on right now. Stuff kind of manifests. I hate to use that word because it's so overused, but
And it's like
it's like the vibes were off.
yes.
He could have just said that.
I just
know.
think that like there is such a thing as just coincidences. Like you could be
Yeah.
if you look at 1 year. Okay, we look at America for 1 year and we start
Baby.
listing all the horrible things that have happened to America in the past year. We could be like, it's cursed.
It's cursed. That is true. No, that
You
is
know what I
true.
mean?
That is true.
So it's, I'm sure you could probably find, if you compiled a list of all of the bad things that happened on every single movie set ever, you could make it seem like it was cursed.
Burbank is cursed, mama.
You think Burbank is cursed?
I don't know. Wasn't that where all the films are shot?
Not this one. This one was filmed in Washington, D.C. For the
Really?
most part. Georgetown.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't film it here?
No, Mama.
Diva.
Hi. Can I show you a haunted doll?
Yeah.
Shifting gears.
Where is it? Is it right there?
No, that's my Liberace doll. He's not haunted. He's not haunted, but he's just kind of lurking, all gay and fabulous.
Hey, Diva. She is fierce. Okay, yes, I
Truly.
want to see this haunted doll. Are we the haunted dolls?
No.
Okay.
It's time for The Dolls Are Living.
Or not.
So here's what I do. I go to ebay.com. I type in the words haunted doll.
That is iconic.
There's a lot of people that are selling haunted dolls.
Oh, I bet, girl.
Today for you, we have got Magnolia. And Magnolia is going for $17.50.
Okay.
Jiha, can you show us Magnolia?
You got it, Roz.
Oh!
That's Magnolia. Now, Magnolia, the first thing I see when I look at her, this is definitely a reason to get bangs. I would say this is a good candidate for bangs. She's giving a lot of forehead, which is fine. That's why I have bangs. But
It looks like when you take a wig that was meant to be a middle part and you kind of inch it to the
well, you slept in it. You slept in it last night.
Oh yeah,
and
that
then
too.
you wake up the next morning.
That's what it looks like,
and it has shifted.
And it's going back too. I mean, it's not even
very
placed
far
on her head properly.
It's very far back.
No wig tape, no glue.
A little bit further, and we're getting in Hulk Hogan territory of bald on the top. She's also, I appreciate that she is.
It's like Christmas.
She has in a Christmas dress, which is kind of a cute dress. I don't like that there's pants underneath, but
I don't.
Can you go back to close-ups?
What's her name again?
Her name is Magnolia.
Magnolia, okay.
Now, Magnolia, she does have a lash on. It's drawn on her eyes. No eyebrows, which,
Diva.
Very
Honestly, diva.
Off-duty drag queen. And she's got a little tiny mouth hole. Okay, so here she comes with
1920s here.
She comes with a bio.
Oh,
so here's what you have to keep in mind. There is somebody that died.
Okay.
That is now inside of this doll.
Yes.
Okay. This is not this doll specific. They have like a hermit crab taken this as their show.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now I will say this is a very big, long bio.
Raw hem. Sorry.
We'll see. What?
Her top is raw hemmed.
That's as raw as it comes. She needs to fold it over and give it a set. She's fraying, honey. She's a mess. But
we love her.
She's only $17.50. It says here, this person typed a little too much, so we'll see how much we get to. She's an old soul. She's a neutral witch. She learned her craft from her grandmother and some ancestors who were also witches. She had a hard life. Her parents died, and she lived with her grandmother who raised her. Her mother was always against her. What? They don't even have this right. It says her mother was always against her mother's witchy. Oh,
her grandmother.
Somebody didn't like someone's witchy ways. It says here. So her life changed. She moved to her grandmother. Blah blah blah. Okay, so she learned about using all these herbs and all that stuff from her grandmother.
Oregano and thyme.
Hell yeah. When she was 19, she met and fell in love with the love of her life. He seemed to accept her as she was, a witch and all. They dated for 2 years, and then he asked her to marry him, which she gladly said yes.
Yay!
She was so deeply in love with him and felt he was her soulmate.
Okay.
As they were planning the wedding, Magnolia sensed that something was changing and different about him and decided it was just the stress of planning a wedding. A week before their wedding, she got a letter from him. Oh, that's never good.
No.
She got a letter from him telling her that he was sorry, but he had fallen in love with another woman who was her best friend, her maid of honor.
Oh, that motherfucker. Oh, I can't believe that. That just got me pissed off.
I can picture you just sitting with this doll and she's telling you this story. And you're just like, girl, what are we going to do?
No, like,
what doll is he
hell
in?
no. Where is he?
Find me the doll he's in.
yeah.
We're about to burn it.
Fuck yeah. That is, oh my God. And the friend?
Oh,
and what was her name?
Yeah, who's that bitch?
Right.
It says she felt like her life was over. Her whole world had fallen apart.
Well, yeah.
Her grandmother saw what her pain she was in and shared something with her that she had hoped to never have to share.
Oh, no.
She told her that there was a way to get revenge on both and make herself feel better.
Oh, hell yes.
Her grandmother then taught her about gray magic. Spells that are in the gray area are neither good nor bad spells.
Bells.
But they're neutral.
Okay.
She then taught her how to perform strong spells that would bring justice on someone.
Right.
Okay, I'm really bored by this. She learned...
I need that book, though.
So the couple divorced eventually. You know,
the friend
and her.
I don't feel bad at all, actually. So yeah,
her neutral magic works.
Oh, okay.
Now she needs a good home. She would love to continue to help others with her craft.
What? How did she get in there?
You know what? It doesn't seem to say. It says everything but that.
That is amazing because we don't even...
She can perform spells and rituals on your behalf for things like money, love, health, healings, weight loss.
What?
What are you saying? Why are you saying that? Why is she looking at me like, oh, I got a spell for that? She's looking me up and down. She goes, honey.
It's like, Diva, I have a spell for that.
Honey, I'm only $17.50. That's cheaper than Ozempic. It says, I have heard her singing and chanting.
What?
She has turned our lights on.
All the single ladies.
She has opened and shut doors and windows. And she has made other noises too. Like what?
Yes. I am so curious about the other. She's like, oh, in the corner. She's like,
She has been a good friend and she is always respectful and friendly. Oh, but then why are you getting rid of her, bitch?
Right.
Anyway, so that's her.
Magnolia, what a life you have lived.
I love her. I'm so confused because the title of her post said something about gay. Jiha, what does it say on do you have the original post?
Yeah, it says vintage haunted doll Magnolia neutral witch will cast spells for you, comma, gay in all caps.
Wait, so does that mean is that what they're calling the reader? For you, gay.
I think the comment implies that they are referring to you in all caps, gay.
Gay. Yes.
Because it says nothing in here about gay.
Oh shit.
She's just like,
This is
listen,
something for you.
I know you're gonna be gay. Oh wait. Wait a second.
Oh shit.
So
we got it.
After Magnolia, so she did all her magic, and then they got divorced. The husband and her he never became her husband. Whatever. After that, Magnolia was more guarded and didn't trust men. A couple years later, she met a woman who was also a witch, and they bonded right away. She then accepted that she turned gay. She turned gay. They both believed that they were real soulmates and meant to be together, and they lived together, and they were very happy. Magnolia died in a car accident.
Oh God.
Sorry, I missed that paragraph.
Oh, that's so good.
Why are you saying they fell in love, they lived together, Magnolia died in a car accident?
After turning gay.
She turned gay. Okay, it's not funny, but it's very funny to me.
I mean,
all right.
this lore on this doll is insane.
That's a long
So
one.
she's not a haunted doll. Well, okay, she's kind of a haunted doll,
She makes noises.
but she's a. She can turn people gay if you wanted to.
Oh, now that's a spell.
Right.
I need one that will turn me gay because I want.
I wish I was gay too.
I hate men. Can I play you some ghost voices?
Oh, is it gonna be scary?
What was that magnolia noise you just made? Oh, so scary.
Yes, please. I would like to hear just something.
Okay.
Okay.
It's time for EVPs or EV Please.
Oh, like are they real or fake?
Yeah, well, no. It's just we're going to listen to a voice. And
Okay.
sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not.
Oh God.
So, wait, let me
These?
say it again. Sometimes they're good, usually they're not.
They horrify me. Can I say EVPs? I always skip.
Well, when they're right, they're right. But I don't get yourself too worked up on these ones because I did my best this week.
Did you do this week?
Well, I find these online, and some days I
Okay.
get real lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Some days I don't. Okay.
Right.
So EVP is electronic voice phenomenal. Okay. So
And how does that work?
I go to YouTube and I find people that have gone ghost hunting and they've proudly posted, we believe this is a disembodied ghost voice speaking, and here is what it said. Now I'm going to play it for you, and I want you to tell me what you think it says.
Okay.
And then I will give you an A, B, C, D, and one of those will be the correct. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
This first one was posted by a YouTube channel called Other Side of Darkness, Paranormal Research.
Ooh.
It was at Bally's Hotel in Las Vegas,
Oh, I'm from there.
now known as the Horseshoe. This is in room 1504 of Bally's. What is this ghost saying, Brenna? Let me play it again.
I was expecting like 15 seconds.
No.
It was like a text tone, girl. Hold on. Ooh, one more. One more. Okay, what are my options?
Is it A, Honora? Have you seen that movie, Honora?
Yeah.
There's parts in Vegas.
Yeah.
Is it B, I'm all right? C, tomorrow? Or D, RuPaul's Drag Race Live at the Flamingo?
It's just Katya hacking
Okay.
her way through EVP.
Which one is it saying? Let me play it again.
Okay. I hear whore. Or boy.
You hear horror?
Or boy. Is this like a Laurel Yanny situation? What was the second option? B? What was B?
I'm all right.
Is it that?
That is what they believe it says.
Girl, what?
I know. Now that we're listening. Okay.
Diva.
Now we know it's all right. Or no, I'm all right. Here we go. Let's try to hear that.
Oh, girl. Girl, what the hell? No. I need closed captioning on these EVPs.
Okay, here's one more from the same channel.
Okay.
Now this one is going to give you what you want because it's a little bit longer and it's a little bit spookier.
If it's longer and scarier, the better. That's what I'm saying.
Demon doll. Or demon, 10-foot demon.
10-foot demon dick.
Okay. Same YouTube channel.
Okay.
This one was at Camp Beale
Ew.
Springs
Ew.
in Kingman, Arizona.
Ew. That already sounds disgusting or scary. No, it sounds horrifying. Like, ew.
What is this ghost saying?
Yeah. Bitch, what? What the hell?
That sounds like me if I don't lotion up my
just
inner
gonna
thighs.
say. Bottom even no lube, girl. I don't know what that is.
I want to stay with you.
What? One more time?
I want to see you.
That's not what they thought.
What is it?
Do they think it was A, Lady Gaga is giving now?
Girl.
She's always giving.
That's what I'm gonna fucking say in that shit.
Is it B, this time we scared it? Yeah, it was rough.
What?
Do they think it was C, you've really done it now? That's enough. Or D.
What the fuck?
Or D, bitch, you are a fucking cow, you heifer, bitch.
Bitch. I wish it said that.
Well, it might have said it.
Said it. Hold on.
Let's
Let me
listen.
hear it one more time.
So did they think it was, one more time, A, Lady Gaga is giving now. She's always giving. Is it B, this time we scared it. Yeah, it was rough. C, you've really done it now. That's enough. Or D, bitch, you are a fucking cow. You heifer, bitch.
I think it's C.
You've really done it now. That's enough. They believe it's B. This time we scared it. Yeah, it was rough.
This time we scared it. Yeah, it was rough. Girl, what the fuck? Who is translating these?
Who is translating?
Translating.
these? I can tell you who's translating these.
We can't
I
even
tell
translate these, so shit.
you. Okay, real quick.
Yes.
I want some rapid fire thoughts on various paranormal phenomena.
I am not T for T.
What do you think of Bigfoot?
Oh, Daddy.
Do you believe in it? Do you think it's real?
Yeah. I think, yeah.
What about the existence of mermaids? Do you think that's real?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Maybe not in the set. Okay. Yes.
You're from the TikTok age.
Yeah.
Do you ever see these videos and you're like, oh, I'm convinced.
I don't see more of like the lore stuff. I do see a lot of the ghost stuff though. But
Have you seen the haunted Elmo doll? Or Elmo balloon?
the balloon, no, not
She's been viral lately.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Apparently
I haven't
this
been on
woman...
this week.
What?
I haven't been on TikTok this week as much. I
Well,
know.
this woman
My
found...
mental health is great.
If there's anything slightly ghost related, my inbox
this.
is flooded.
Yeah.
And this week it's this which
Elmo.
is this woman bought an Elmo balloon.
Oh.
And she's been capturing it on camera walking.
Balloon, like a big balloon.
It's like a big balloon.
Is it shaped like
But
Elmo?
yes, I guess it's called like a skywalker or something like that.
Oh,
where
hell no.
It's like a type of balloon where like it kind of looks like it walks when it moves, but it's been moving like
Really?
a person. Like it like creeps and then all of a sudden like the video that really
Ew.
has done it for them is the Elmo walking upstairs. And they're like, why is it walking? And then it like stops like right where she is. Like, how does that happen?
Oh, that's horrifying.
It's a lot of stuff like
the Elmo
that.
walks up and follows her?
up the stairs.
Girl.
Yeah.
Like, go to your room. You're grounded, Elmo.
I would have popped his ass.
Uh-huh. It's not hard.
I know.
If you're looking
Get
down
an
on him.
airsoft gun.
Why doesn't she just pop it and...
Because there's views.
Right, Diva, she wants that rent paid. And I'm not one to
Exactly.
blame her. I'm like, Diva, let's haunt the block.
What about psychics? Do you believe in them?
Yes. Depends.
Have you been to one?
Yes. Horrible.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
She was like, you were this woman in the 1800s who lost her husband. And I was like, okay, work. I've heard.
So she did like a past life.
Yeah, but I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to know how much money I was going to be making next month. And if I
So she went back instead
she
of
went
forward.
way back. And then she said I was like this Celtic warrior or something. And I was like, all right, girl.
Yeah.
I mean, boots if it's
It
real,
can be a
but
lot of that.
I I think I believe in mediums more than I do psychics, which some people say they're pretty together, but I think what's her name?
Teresa
Her name?
Caputo.
Of course.
She's real.
I think she's real.
I just talked to another person that has been. I've talked to many people that have been to her.
Yeah,
and
she's real.
All like,
she's the real deal. And who's that twink who had the show on E?
Tyler Henry.
Yes, I think he's real.
That's what people say. Well, listen, but I will tell you something. Both of them, I've tried to get on this podcast. I haven't seen them here.
They said no.
No, I just haven't seen them. So,
you haven't seen them?
I haven't seen them here.
Well,
so I don't know where they are. I asked.
They're traveling.
They didn't say
the realms.
They're on the other side.
What? Well, I think Teresa would do great on this show.
I do too.
I think she would love to.
Oh my God, we could talk about nails and hair for half of it.
No, fuck yeah, girl.
Okay, last one, UFOs.
Oh. No.
You don't think it's real?
I don't know. The way I said that. I don't know. Because maybe the UFOs are a bit too real for me that I don't want to believe them. You know? I think that's where that stems from. Like, I'm like, I do believe in aliens. Does that...
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you believe in aliens, but you don't believe that they are the ones flying their cars over here.
You know what? Maybe I do believe in a UFO. I'm just agreeable, aren't I?
That was easy. That was my whole agenda.
Was it just be like, no, none of them.
Maybe.
Well, I don't really. Okay, I'll say this. No, I don't believe in UFOs.
Well, UFO means unidentified flying object. So,
Diva, then anyone could be a UFO, Mama.
Exactly. Let me just say one thing off topic, but slightly on topic. I don't know if Trump's budget cuts have affected the UFO air traffic control.
But we haven't seen any?
It's possible. I know that it has affected me because I was trapped on a plane for 5 hours in Puerto Rico 2 days ago, and I wasn't allowed to get off the plane, basically. I kind of was, but kind of wasn't. Like, they were like, you can get off, but we're not going to help you. If you get off. How? Like, we're not going to get you another flight. Like, you've already been on... We were on the tarmac for 5 hours because they were understaffed. And then I missed my connection flight. I had to sleep in the Atlanta airport for 4 hours.
You were in that hot piece of metal for 5 hours?
Yes, I was.
Mama.
Yes, I was.
Then I do believe that what you're saying then. Donald Trump.
So I hope that the aliens are up there and hearing this and saying,
can you help us out here, Mama?
We are ready.
Right, for an invasion.
Come on and get it.
An invasion.
When you're ready, come and get it. Anyways, that's it.
Oh,
do you want to tell people where to find you and everything?
Oh, yeah. On social media. I'm currently working to change everything to Brenna Jordan.
Is that a ghost behind you?
Don't say... No!
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, shit. I didn't know if there was going to be like Ellen DeGeneres back there, Mama. I had no idea.
What's that at the foot of my bed? It's spooky and kooky. I'm pretty sure it's dead. It's coming this way. Wait a minute. Hey, I'm ghosted. I love